Man's body was torn into pieces, but his mind remained unusually clear. Even if he was melted into liquid, he could reassemble himself, and all of this was because he was infected by a mysterious pollen. 30 years ago, several children came to the base for an adventure. Although many years had passed, there was still a machine working. They followed the light and gathered around. Just as the boy was about to touch it with his hand, a door suddenly appeared on the floor. They curiously went to check. At that moment, a cloud of black powder rose from the ground. Immediately they mysteriously vanished. One of them was the man's brother. He found the clothes his brother wore when he disappeared. Back in the laboratory, he discovered something like pollen on them. He took a sample and placed it under a microscope. To his shock, they were not only alive, but could quickly assemble and arrange themselves. And just then the plants nearby came to life. They stretched out their vines to touch the powder. The man quickly stopped them, but the plants seemed to mutate and grew rapidly. Before long they disappeared, but strange markings appeared on the man's arm. He wrapped it with gauze and fell asleep. Soon a red thread emerged from inside. When the man woke up, he was startled. He tried to touch it with his finger. The man unwrapped the gauze. He was stunned by what he saw. Countless tentacles were writhing inside. He tried to pull them out, but at the same time a lump bulged on his arm. Seeing this, he quickly picked up a pair of scissors and cut open his arm. Suddenly he felt dizzy. Realizing what was happening, he grabbed a fork from the ground. Enduring the pain, he pulled the creature out. He immediately sent the data to his mentor. After observation, they found these were not plants, they were animals, and they were carnivorous. The man was shocked. He decided to buy some white mice for experiments, but as soon as he stepped outside, he was blocked by his neighbor. When the neighbor acted aggressively, the man smashed the glass with a shovel. After dealing with the neighbor, he brought the mice back to the lab. Sure enough, their assumption was correct. The man picked up a shield for protection, then locked the creature in the refrigerator. In a hurry, he went out to seek his mentor's help, but as soon as he stepped out, he ran into his son. Before leaving, he told the boy not to go into the basement. Although the boy listened, the neighbor was not so kind. Under the cover of night, he slipped into the basement. At first he only wanted to cause damage. After finishing, he even took some photos. But the next second,